Hey guys, what's up? Neil, Temple of Doom here, back once again from Pop Cultured with Silver Screen Sheen and team, and I'm back with some TV talk and a new TV review. Stargirl is the newest DC superhero show, and I know what you're thinking, just what we need, right? Another DC show, but luckily this one pays respect to the DC Comics golden age of heroes and the modern versions of many beloved characters. So Jeff Johns is a producer of this series, and he's the co-creator of the main character here, Courtney Whitmore, aka Stargirl. She is portrayed by Brie Bassinger. It's like Kim Basinger. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me know in the comments below. But she winds up finding a cosmic staff, which once belonged to the JSA member Starman. And Luke Wilson plays Pat Dugan, aka Stripe, who is her stepfather. Reluctant mentor to Courtney. He was a part of the Justice Society of America and now has a 15-foot robot, which it's like a robotic vehicle that Pat can ride in, and it flies, and it's just amazing. Great CGI looking of Stripe. And Pat, of course, is going to show Courtney the ropes here, but after a particularly dark episode, he actually shows her the headquarters of the Justice Society of America, and she gets inspired to bring the team back by recruiting new members. She actually winds up giving Hourman's son the Hourglass, which grants him the power of super strength for 1 hour at a time. She gets a fellow classmate a Wildcat costume, just like the original Wildcat in the JSA, and she winds up becoming the new Wildcat. And also Dr. Midnight's goggles are found by this other character named Beth, and it's actually, these goggles are actually still carrying the conscience of the original Dr. Midnight, played by Henry Thomas. So we get a nice voiceover from Henry Thomas in this show. The villains are really good here too, and that's always important. You know, the villains are always vital to a good superhero show. And the Deadly Icicle, and I know that name sounds kind of silly, but this was a real character, and if you think just like a super evil version of Marvel's Iceman, you know, yeah, just imagine how much damage this kind of guy can do. Very murderous, you know. He's quite the efficient killer. Also, we got Sportsmaster, Tigress, Brainwave. There's other members of the Injustice Society here. They actually wind up killing most of the JSA, as we find out in the first episode. Stargirl and her teenage would-be heroes, they start going after the ISA, the Injustice Society of America, with looking for vengeance, you know, for the JSA. They wind up having mixed results, naturally. You know, they're just learning the ropes, of course, so they're going to fall, they're going to make mistakes, and they're going to learn from that. The show, it just has so much action to appeal to fans. There's good pace between action and drama, and, you know, the dialogue and everything. So they do a really good job about that. There's really, you know, there's no politics here. It's just straight up fan service for a lot of people that enjoyed the original Justice Society of America comics, or even the one from the mid-2000s from Jeff Johns. The stories here are very, very simple, but they ring true. They're very relatable, and it's not all about high school, you know, teens and angst and everything like that. It's mostly about family. You know, it's really about alter egos and legacies, and really what it's like, you know, to try and become a superhero. Because once you get a certain kind of power, or if you have some kind of skill or talent, it seems easy, right? You just go out there and kick some butt. But it's so much difficult, you know, more difficult than that. You have to consider, you know, the bad guys could find out who your family is, and they could, you know, go after them. And there's just so many consequences of being a superhero, and that's what a lot of these young characters learn, and they get a lot of lessons from Pat Dugan. So Luke Wilson, I'd say he's my favorite performance on the show. Really, this is a really good show. It's better than Batwoman and Supergirl combined right now, in my opinion. I mean, you know, like I said, relatable characters do help, and it's very grounded, very down to earth. And the heroes mess up, you know, and they get into tight situations, which is very exciting. You know, you feel very nervous and scared for them at times, going up against these heavyweight villains. Now, there have been 8 episodes so far, and the show was just renewed for Season 2, which will be a CW exclusive. And if, like me, the CW shows have somewhat petered out over, you know, the last few years. Even The Flash is getting a little stale, honestly. This show, Stargirl, it is very refreshing because, you know, again, it's for fans of the JSA. It's for fans of the history of comics, and the fact that they mention, like, Golden Age Green Lantern and Jay Garrick and you know, Dr. Fate and characters like that. That's just amazing. I've been hoping and waiting for stuff like that. Kind of disappointed that DC Legends of Tomorrow didn't focus more on the JSA, but now we have Stargirl to focus on that original team of DC superheroes. So again, it's a lot of fun. It's very enjoyable. It's not what you think on the surface. It's not just, like I said, it's not Saved by the Bell superheroes. It's not just about the teenagers. So again, I really enjoyed it. A lot of these other shows are scrambling for ideas, but Stargirl, it feels very, very fresh post-Crisis. So I will give Stargirl, the first 8 episodes of Stargirl anyway, an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for checking out this review. Hopefully Greg, Silver Screen Sheen, and I will be back on the radio soon. Until then, I thank you guys so much. My next review is going to be the Snowpiercer show on Netflix. So, till then guys, stay safe and healthy. Peace out.